Here we go. Hey, gang. Welcome. Another episode of the Doggy Traders. It's Friday. We're later than normal, but lots going on. We're going to talk about one of the bigger things. The SEC is at it again. And let me pull something up here. The SEC is at it again, and it's like they're bored or something, and don't mind getting their ass kicked, apparently. I am realizing that some of the cool electronics going on in the background might be causing some issues here. Let me get rid of the virtual. There we go. We don't have a green screen tonight. It's a little bit more normal. There we go. Welcome, everybody. It's Friday. It's time to talk about the Securities and Exchange Commission and everything. That's the wrong one. There we go. And everything they've been doing. And now apparently also this guy, we got a dog that just decided to join us. That's why it's the Doggy Traders. And now this poor kid's been sick for most of the day. His intestinal shit's been going on. But anyway, on Wednesday, a federal judge overseeing the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission's case against Binance U.S. against Binance U.S. and CZ. We'll pull up this one. Here we go. The judge overseeing that ordered the Securities and Exchange Commission and Binance lawyers to keep negotiating about the limits on the company and reporting back to her yesterday. No word on what that report was. I haven't found any other news stories saying for an update. The U.S. affiliate of crypto giant Binance has then since carried out a round of layoffs since regulators last week charged it with violating securities laws and sought to freeze its assets. Two people, from possibly from Binance or from wherever, made this claim through various social media outlets. One of those sources said around 50 people were laid off. We were unable to independently verify that number or seniority of the employees affected. The sources, as usual, will be in the comments on YouTube. Comments on YouTube. I'm getting my two shows confused. I can also put them in the show notes on some of the other, but that's up the middle, which is on Wednesday. Speaking of which, anywhere you want to be right now at Doggy Traders, but we are also launching right now. There's a placeholder, and it'll be more active soon enough. There's a placeholder. You know what? We've also begun. We can take that one down and put this one up. I spent all that time putting up the numbers for that's where we're at right now with prices. There is a placeholder in place for yergs.com, our brand new website that's going to have some Doggy Traders info on it, but also very much for up the middle. My Wednesday show that talks more about politics and just something else to keep me busy, because apparently, there we go. There it is, up the middle. Every Wednesday evening. We're making it a little later now because that's when some of you are home and can actually join us. But yeah, that's politics. I promise you, I really am up the middle. I've been really hard on the Republicans here lately, and it's they're keeping me busy. I don't know what else to say. I had a story for this past Wednesday show that was much more attacking the left, and when I say attacking, I just mean that, there's places where, some of these people can be doing better, but it was about trans athletes, in this case, a male to female trans athlete swimming against biologically female athletes and kicking ass. And when he was a male swimmer, he placed like fourth at best. And I don't think our society is ready for the intermingling yet, where helping somebody make that transition is very important, and I very much support that. But when that female athlete still has male parts and then goes strutting around the locker room like she was alleged to have done, that's not cool. So we had to pass on that story because of last weekend's Pride festivals at the White House and how that pissed in all the Republican Cheerios. You can catch that on Up the Middle, anywhere you want to be. Up the Middle soon on yergs.com, but on let's see, we broadcast that live to Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and of course YouTube, and then we edit the live version and make it better for podcasting. We put it back on YouTube as a podcast, and then it also goes to Spotify. And literally, we're getting close to 24 outlets, directories on podcasting that Up the Middle can be found on. So check that out. Let us know what you think. Back to this story. Actually, also, we need to talk about our boy. There he is. Aroma by Peter. We've got one burning again. We're about to have to place an order ourselves. You can do so by going to, oh, this part's awesome. Look at this. Boom. aromabypeter.com/yergs and place your order. Check his website out. It's, if you need your house smelling better, that's the place to do it. aromabypeter.com/yergs, and he'll know that. And that can be from the doggy traders or Up the Middle, doesn't matter. It used to be /doggy traders, and it might even still work. When I went to that /doggy traders last week, it transitioned right over to /yerg. So I think he's going to know one way or the other that we sent you to him. And yeah, we're really happy to have him smelling up our studio because um, with having a teenager and a dog, we need it. Tim's Custom Computers. This thing right here is the computer that's sitting on my desk. There's another one sitting over. Yeah, let me see. Go like that. And yeah, over there. That one. That one there. There we go. Boom. Uh, that's the kid's computer. Mine's sitting right here with me. These are two very powerful machines. That was less than $2,000. What's behind me? That's more for gaming, and that's all the kid does on it. He knocks it out. This is for exactly what we're doing, and it's an amazing machine. Tim's Custom Computers will have the website also in the comments. Back to this story. Yeah, so the Securities and Exchange Commission is now not only up against XRP, where it's losing badly, but also Coinbase, Binance, and the guy you see there, you recognize him. We've talked about him before. That's CZ, the CEO of Binance Worldwide and the founder. And these folks have a hard on for that whole group of people, and they're losing drastically. We already talked about the decision that where the judge refused to freeze the assets of Binance against the SEC's recommendation and said, hey, you need to figure this out. What's beginning to happen is that not, of course, CZ is one of the people saying this, but also this guy, John Deaton, who's an attorney that specializes in crypto and has said a lot about the XRP case. They're just saying this guy needs to go. There we go. That's Gary Gensler, the chair of the Securities and Exchange Commission. They're saying Gensler's got to go, and now it's kind of starting a firestorm. I don't remember what the hashtag is. There's one that's floating around. Check out Deaton. We'll put his Twitter and also CZ's Twitter in the show notes or in the comments so you can see that. And yeah, where there might be some changes, which is I think going to be cool for cryptos. You can see what's floating, across the bottom of your screen right now. ETH is down to 1,700 and change. XRP down to 47. Bitcoin's going to be coming back around again soon. That was down. That was down below 25 grand this week. That's key. So I think once we get some more victories here with, that should be a comma there. In the Bitcoin price, 26 grand is what it's back up to now. But that was down below 25,000 a day or two ago. And, timed real perfectly with everything happening in the Binance Coinbase case. So yeah, creeping back up. I think once we get some victories, and I don't necessarily see Gensler getting fired, but I do think that there's going to be more decisions. It might take a while, which I think that's the strategy. We're going on 2 years now, actually 2.5 years now for XRP, and even though they're winning it, and that's coming to a close, look what it did to the price of crypto during that time. And I think that's kind of the strategy of the federal government is Coinbase and Binance are next. We don't know who's going to be next after that, but it's going to be a chipping away at the cryptos. And I think, yeah, we're starting to see some candidates. You'll check in on Wednesday for that. We're starting to see some candidates on the Republican side that are favoring crypto. So maybe that's going to be a game changer. That's it for today, gang. That I've got everything because last time I forgot half my shit. Yeah, so yergs.com, we'll see that in the next week. So, bookmark that now too, because that's where you'll be able to get not only wherever all of our social media updates are, but also you'll be able to get this show right from the website. We're super excited. I hate saying super stuff, whatever, but we're really stoked about that. We got our sponsors, we got all the other promos out. So, yeah, we'll see you on Wednesday for Up the Middle. Next Friday again for Doggy Traders. Have a great weekend and trade crazy, trade safe. See you again.